A young woman was skating when suddenly another girl came from the front and snatched away her dress. Shocked, she cried out to her husband, "Nestor, my love, look, she took my dress." But Nestor was too busy scrolling on his phone to pay attention. Behind them, a little beggar girl poked the balloons tied to the woman's back with a stick, bursting them and laughing. The woman reached behind, felt it, and gasped in shock. "No, no, he can't see me like this." Thinking quickly, she grabbed a coconut from her husband's hand. He was still glued to his phone and tucked it behind her skirt to cover herself. The beggar girl saw this and looked sad. The woman shook her husband. "Mister, I'm talking to you. They took my clothes." Startled, Nestor looked up. "What happened, my love?" Then, seeing her, his eyes widened. "What happened to you? Where is your dress?" His wife sighed. "Look at me, they took it away." "Who? Where? Tell me," Nestor demanded. "I don't know." "Go and find them quickly. I can't stay like this," she cried. Nestor rushed off to search. Meanwhile, the beggar girl tugged at the woman's hand. "1 coin, just 1 coin." The woman looked at her and said, "Child, give me that blanket instead." The girl shook her head and laughed. "This blanket isn't yours." The woman pressed, "Please, give it to me. I'll pay you a lot of money in return." The girl frowned. "What you're doing is wrong. God will be angry with you." "Don't worry about that," the woman replied coldly. "What's best for you is to give me that blanket." The little girl stood firm. "I know, but what you're doing isn't right. I'll tell your husband everything." The woman laughed mockingly. "And how will you do that? You better keep quiet and hand over the blanket." Sad and defeated, the girl held onto the blanket. Just then, Nestor returned holding the missing dress. "Here it is," he said. "Oh, thank goodness." "Give it to me," the woman cried, quickly putting it on. "Now everything is fine," Nestor said with relief, but his wife shook her head. "No, it's not. Take me home. I don't feel well." "All right, let's go," Nestor agreed, leading her away. From behind, the beggar girl watched them leave. "I won't let her get away like this," she whispered and ran after them. She snatched the dress once more and pulled down the coconuts the woman had hidden. Nestor was stunned. "Where did these come from?" Turning to his wife, he glared. "What's going on, and where's all the money I gave you to multiply?" Tears filled her eyes. "Nestor, I told you I didn't want to do this. It wasn't right, and I never wanted to misuse myself like that." "What nonsense are you saying?" Nestor snapped. She shouted back, "I told you I didn't want my body to be exposed or played with, but you didn't care. You should have done exactly as I told you." Nestor shouted. "That was my money. If you can't do it, then leave. I don't want to see you anymore. Go right now." The wife tried to speak, but Nestor cut her off. "I don't care anymore. Leave." Heartbroken, she walked away while Nestor raged, tearing at his hair. "She wasted all my money," he screamed.